Good morning class, it's your mentor and guide Anish Singh, and now today we are going to discuss the very important topic in accountancy, that is of rules of debit and credit, and these are also called golden rules of debit and credit as well as traditional method of debit and credit. As a commerce student, whenever you will pass any kind of the entry or when you will record any transaction in your books, you have to remember the rules, and these are the golden rules. Okay, so as you know, in the accountancy we have divided all the accounts into two parts. How many parts? That we have divided into two parts, that is of personal account and second one is of impersonal account. Okay, that we have divided into two parts. First one is of personal account and second one is of impersonal account. Very good. So again we have divided this personal account into three parts. First one is of natural personal account, second one is of artificial personal account, third one is of representative personal account. Okay, one by one we will discuss over all these types of the accounts along with their rules and the natures. Okay, and similarly we have divided this impersonal account into two parts. First one is of real account and second one is of nominal account. So we have to discuss over the natural personal account. What is natural personal account? So in the books, in the transaction, whenever you will open any account by the name of any natural person, it means who are the creation of God, just like Rohan, Shohan, Mohan, okay, Chunni, Munni, these are called natural person because they are the creation of God. Okay, clear? Along with this we are having second, that is of artificial personal account. Artificial personal account. So when you will open account by the name of any kind of companies, because just to understand this artificial personal account we have to discuss over the company that is a form of legal or the artificial. Okay, so because as a definition you can understand companies, the definition of company is a creation of law, that is a kind of artificial person. So basically in the artificial personal account all the companies comes under this, just like HCL, HP company or like that. Okay, those who are represented legally. The next one we are having representative personal account. So in the representative personal account we are having all the accounts that we used to open here, that we open by the name of any representative persons, just like principal, directors, manager, those who represent any kind of the business organization or any institutions. And similarly we are having the outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, okay, that we have already learned in the second chapter. So okay, so we have to discuss over the rules that is related to the personal account. The rules related to the personal account, that debit the receiver and credit the giver. You have to remember, this is the rules that is related to the personal account. Personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Okay. Then after we are having the real accounts. Real accounts, that is related to the fixed assets. It may be the tangible or it may be the intangible assets. Okay, I think you are aware about the tangible assets and the intangible assets. So all the assets comes under the real. So you can write here assets, all the assets. Okay. So we are having the rules that is related to personal account, real account, and that is related to the nominal accounts. So on the basis of that you can divide accounts into three parts also. First one is of the personal account, sorry. Second one is of the real account. Third one is the nominal account. Okay. So first rules that we have seen according to the personal account, and second we are having related to the real account, that is related to assets. So rules for the real account, that debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Okay, this is the rules that is related to the real account. Debit what comes in, it means enter in the business. Credit what goes out, that out from the business. That is the rule for the real account. And next, that is nominal. Nominal, it means just only for the namesake. They don't have much importance in the business, but they play a very important role. In the nominal account, we have divided them into two parts. One is of the income, it may be gain or the profit. Second one is of the expenses, that is also called loss. Okay, so a very simple rule that is related to the nominal account: debit all the expenses. Every time you have to debit all the expenses and losses and credit your income and gain. Whatever you will earn, whatever is your profit, whatever is your gaining, that you have to credit. So these are the three very important rules. First one, that is for personal account: debit the receiver, credit the giver. Second rules, that is related to your assets, that is related to your real accounts: debit what comes in, credit what goes out. And third, that is related to the nominal accounts, that is debit all the income and gain and credit all the expenses and losses. Okay, sorry, debit all the expenses and losses and